Hey, you guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. It feels like every time I look at my phone, I see the next Instagram-worthy restaurant or activity or vacation. So let's be honest, humans are social creatures. We were made to be in community and be in friendship and do life with people. Like that is what we were created for. Now, I know some of you are more introverted, so you're like, I'm sorry, what? But we all were. We're made for community, and having friends these days seems to always come with expensive outings. Like, hey, let's go out to dinner, or let's go to this thing or that thing. So the question is, can you have a social life without going broke? And I really do believe you can have great friendships and community without the high price of everything going on, right? So today I want to share with you 8 intentional things that you can do to invest in quality relationships without spending a dime. And hopefully you can try out a few of these ideas and really stay connected to people in your life without wrecking your budget. So the first thing you can do to be a thoughtful friend without spending a dime is to write a handwritten note and even send it. Yep. So I'm not just talking about like your thank you for the birthday gift kind of card, but I'm talking about actually spending time and writing letters to people that you love. Now, this is like an old-timey thing, it feels like, but if you get a letter in the mail, still, the little kid inside of us still is like, oh my gosh, what? And just say, hey, I'm thinking about you. Here's the things that I appreciate about you, that I love about you. And again, this could be to anyone. This could be to a relative, to a friend. It could be to a high school teacher maybe that you knew. I mean, it could be to someone years ago that you've thought of, but actually bringing joy to someone's life and writing down the things that you appreciate about them is a way to really build community, fill up your cup, fill up their cup, and not pay for anything. Another affordable way to be social is by offering your time to those in your community. So maybe run an errand for a friend that's really busy, or maybe offer to help move a friend. That's always kind of a joke, is like, oh my gosh, who's gonna help us move? Or I don't wanna help someone move. But actually like pitch in and do it. Be willing to be the hands and feet for someone else in day-to-day tasks. And that really can be an incredible thing. It can bring a lot of joy to someone. And practicing acts of service is more fun when you witness it being a blessing to someone else. So that's a way to serve and love the people in your life. The third way that you can invest in deep friendships without going broke is being an active listener. So it's easy to make people feel loved by maybe buying something for them or whatever it is. But listen, also, when you are just an active listener and simply ask questions and listen to people's answers and have a relationship with someone, that brings a whole lot more joy to someone's life than stuff. So asking someone just to come over and hang out isn't boring. You actually are going to catch up on life and be together, and it's free. The fourth thing that you can do is just do life with people. This is all over social media. It's kind of become a cliche, but for real, when you do communal living, it's an incredible thing. So if you have to run errands with somebody, because so much of life is thinking about you, right? Your kids, your needs, your yard, your home. But when you ask your friends to be like, hey, no, let's run errands together. Let's make breakfast together with the kids and have a cup of coffee. Let's, have cousins over and play in the backyard, and the adults, enjoy a glass of wine or something. Like when you do stuff, whether it's grocery shopping or cleaning your house, whatever it is, but you're doing it with people because they need to do the same thing. It's incredible that taking a mundane moment with other people gives you such life. The fifth thing you can do to stay connected is actually pray for people. So this one may not technically be a social event, but it is a discipline that is very selfless, and you're just being very aware of other people and other people's needs. And I don't know about you, but I do feel so loved when friends and family just say, hey, I'm praying for you. I was thinking about you the other day. I was praying for you. Like when you say that to somebody, for me at least, it just means that someone cares, and it brings people together. So pray for your community, pray for the people in your community, and let them know next time you see them. All right, my sixth tip for keeping your social life affordable is to invite a group of friends to go on a walk. So cardio is like not my favorite thing in the world, but I went with a neighbor the other morning and we went around, it was for 45 minutes. And we just talked. We were talking about schools and the kids and everything. And it was just so good. And I got done and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel great. Like that felt really good. And I enjoyed time with her. And you know what? It was free. So if you have, a great neighborhood of people like send out a big text and like, hey, everyone, let's meet after dinner this summer and just take a walk. I mean, I think it's awesome. So again, it might be kind of hot, but I think just getting out of the house with your friends, especially if your friends have kids and your kids get to all spend time together, it's a really beautiful thing. And it's free. All right, speaking of just getting out of my house, my 7th idea for staying social on a budget is a good old-fashioned pool day. So I don't know about you, but if you know anyone with an access to a pool, I would mooch. That's right. For real though, this is so easy to do. You can fill up a cooler, with some drinks or sandwiches and food and just enjoy time out with the friends. Like, it's really simple. So whether it's a neighborhood pool or maybe someone you know owns a pool, get everyone together. And finally is to do a joint yard sale together. Bring back the yard sales, okay? We're all dependent upon Facebook Marketplace and all of this. When you do a good old-fashioned yard sale with a friend or two, you can make some money actually instead of spending it by doing it. And it's really fun. And just to declutter your house, get rid of stuff you don't need, join forces with people around you, make a little cash, and have some fun. All right, you guys, I hope you found this video helpful because there is truly a season for everything. And if you're hyper-focused on saving money right now, maybe you're getting out of debt or you're saving up your emergency funds, you're not gonna have a ton of margin. So find ways to still plug in and not be isolated during the season. And also, don't miss an opportunity to give your friends some grace if they're in the middle of a tight season themselves. So if you want a little help with budget boundaries or navigating friendships and money, grab a copy of my book, Know Yourself, Know Your Money. This has a ton of tips in there because we talk about relationships and money a lot. So make sure to send this video to a friend who you enjoy spending time with and invite them on a free outing soon. All right, you guys, remember to take control of your money and create a life you love.